We should, yeah. What are you doing, man?
Well, I had to use my tail.
Okay.
I use my tail.
I don't know that most people know how difficult it is to sit down when you actually have a tail.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, you think about the dragon life or alligators or...
Yeah, we take it for granted. I mean, they have trouble going to restaurants.
I mean...
Absolutely.
Yeah. And how many people are actually able to sniff their tail?
That's right. Many have tried. You know, hey, welcome to the Mike and the Mountain. I'm Brian Gary.
Scott Cisco.
You know, I was thinking we need some kind of like theme song.
Yeah,
you know?
like a jingle?
Yeah, like we're making the world a better place. So stop your frowning and pouting. It's time to join us, climb aboard. It's time for the Mike and the Mountain. Oh,
yeah.
What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right.
I don't like the dun. But
No,
I mean,
okay. Well, if you can come up, something. We'll do different versions for different formats, okay?
Formats.
We'll have a country version, we'll have a hard rock version, we'll have a hip-hop version. That's where you're going to shine, bro. I hate to ask anything.
No, please do.
Of you
I'm
because
here. I'm here for you.
You've been a little bit hangry lately. I'm just going to say... You're trying to do things that are to benefit you, but let me say, it's a little hell on the rest of us right now, buddy.
Not talk about it,
Well,
Brian.
I understand, but no, I know you're doing. You're. Are you deep into ketosis right now? Do you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you doing the strips where you gotta pee on a strip to see what level of ketosis you're in?
Oh God!
That's yeah. There is a breath thing.
Wow. Yeah, I've been really respecting you guys and trying to social distance through the Funkalicious. I mean, dude, I'm not a Listerine kind of guy, man. Do you use Listerine mouthwash?
Well, I will use Scope.
Okay,
yeah, to me, Listerine tastes just medicine.
I didn't realize how tender the inside of my mouth was. Like,
you can feel
I'm a
it?
sissy. Like, I could blow fire.
Really?
I mean, it just burns the ever-loving out of my mouth, man. I can't. So I've got my kids' bubblegum flavored mouthwash, and it ain't cutting it either. But, I'm deep in the keto, man, going on 10 days now.
Really?
And you know what? I'm starting to pick up.
Because you go through waves when you do something like this, so energy-wise and just adjusting.
Man, I was comatose, bro.
Yeah, and then it kind of peaks. You start going up to where you get a lot more energy. Is that where...
No, I would say no, we're not to the lot more energy. A lot more energy was my past life. Working up to a full-blown diabetic status.
Oh, gotcha.
And now I'm off of that kick. I hate to be a quitter, but
you do what you got to do.
I had to get off it. But no, I'm feeling the last couple of days. I'm starting to feel the energy's starting to last a little longer.
Well, give me an idea. What's a day of nutrition like for you when you're doing this? Because I know when I'm doing it. And I'm trying to get into ketosis. It's, a protein drink here, a protein drink there.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. And then I'd have one meal at night, heavily protein. Right. That would be about it.
It's different for everybody, man. I mean, we're all different. Just like medicine or anything else, we're all different. And you really got to pay attention to your body. I mean, you got to be in tune with what you're feeling, what's going on. I eat multiple times a day, big meals, but it's all protein. I mean, I'll get done with a 6-egg omelet with 6 pieces of bacon and a little bit of cheese, and then I'll eat a couple cans of oysters and a can of Kipper snack, and I get done.
The grand slam,
and I'm hungry. I need a piece of bread. You can really feel how your body craves them carbs, man. You don't realize it till you kick it.
Well, you just talked about, you got to listen to your body. And I can tell you, if I ate what you just said you ate, my body would be talking a lot. It would have a lot to say.
Well, and maybe that's why... Oh God.
Yeah, it's that
Maybe
close,
that's
huh?
why. Yeah.
What kind of, like, you do those shakes? I know you're drinking water now, but I know I've seen you drink some kind of brownish liquid that doesn't look like anything to share or chocolatey.
No, the only good thing in it's water.
That's what saves it. But what are you throwing in it? Because you were talking about like fish oil and.
Are you kidding me, man? Dude, there's like 8 or 9 different turmeric.
Oh, turmeric. That's some,
which
I think is just nasty. People are using that.
I feel like
in
I'm drinking
recipe.
the garden. I'm drinking the vegetable, the dirt, the worm, all of it, man.
It is like you just got blasted in the face with sand. It has a similar drying out effect that cinnamon does if you do the cinnamon challenge, which many people have done through the years.
Is that where you take a whole teaspoonful of cinnamon and
put it in your mouth?
Yeah, but I did add cinnamon. Because I heard a really good friend, my nephew's girlfriend, she is a stage 4 diabetic, man. She's got things like that are attached permanently to her body. And man, it's a horrible thing. But I gave her a call and said, hey, listen, this is what's going on. And she says, I can help you for days. I mean, she's been sending me recipes that, man, you could eat to your stuff to the gills and nothing like, still hungry as hell, man. I want a popsicle.
I want a popsicle.
Or a lollipop. I mean, just...
How about a loaf of French bread?
Oh, God. Dude, I could eat the guts out of a French bread so fast right now, man. I
just reach in the middle?
Just reach down inside there and just take it like... Yeah. So, vitamin D, C, B, L, Z, Q, it's...
Double A, triple A's.
There's a couple double A's
9 volt in there, too.
9 volt. Just to give you that...
Absolutely. Get that morning jolt.
Well, it's all about the morning jolt. Well, wait.
No, we're talking to a guy who's dealt with electricity and had some bad experiences. Yeah. So we'll just leave that one. I wouldn't
say they're bad. I mean, I've had some good things happen from it.
We'll be the judge of that.
The seizures and tremors are like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going.
We don't recommend this for anybody.
We don't know.
Yeah, because I think licking a 9-volt battery was your pathway to being electrocuted.
Well, yeah,
that was the gateway battery, the gateway drug.
You know,
that's how it started. Well, as you know, I lost 5 the last week.
Yeah, so did I.
Which is great, which is fantastic, and I'm looking forward to doing more. But there are only, I was visiting with our friend Sandy about this. There are only 3 ways that you lose weight.
Right.
Either through sweat, through pissing, or through pooping.
Yep.
Those are the 3 ways that you lose. And I had no idea what a triathlete I was.
Rock star status.
Oh, my.
Right there.
I could have had an Olympic gold if I knew these were. I'd be doing online exercise programs. All right, we're going to do 1 squat.
Get up. That was a 5-pounder.
Yeah, it was. Wow, there we go.
Dropped 5.
Feel the burn.
I think too many people focus on that number of the scale, man.
Oh, it's true.
Because I went in with the intent that I'm not there to lose weight. I want to gain. I need to put mass back on my body. I need to put muscle. Okay. And muscle weighs more than fat. So as I'm eating right, my body's transitioning into burning the fat, instead of the sugar. Back when I was killing all the sugar stuff, it was drop down into the gut, and the gut would say, okay, energy, store. It'd store some and just kept kind of building on the belly. And for men, it's always on the belly, dude. I mean,
it's true.
Walk around the store, take a look at dudes, man. And as we get older, man, our testosterone is dropping insanely. That's a huge thing that made a big difference in my life. Man, when I went in and had my blood work checked and found out my testosterone was tanked and got back on testosterone, man, I tell you what.
Just get pumped up.
Yeah, man. It just puts the life back in you on all levels. So, again, man, it's a year not to focus on weight loss or No, man, just stop focusing on the number. Just get in and move. Just get in and do something for you, because if you focus on you and start moving for you, don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. And it makes a huge difference.
And as you do something for your body, your mind improves.
Huge.
The depression, anxiety, so many of these things are cured by getting up, getting off your ass, and going for a walk.
Right. Seriously.
I mean, it really
around
does.
The block, yeah.
No, it's definitely true.
I've been doing that a bunch, man. I've been really working the neighborhood close by here. I go out in the morning, I get in the Ranger and fire it up, and man, I go do like 20 laps in the neighborhood and come back home, and I'm invigorated.
You got the testosterone.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Testosterone going.
Yeah.
I can't even say because I ain't got much of it right now either.
That's
Seriously.
a key part for men, dude. The bellies. Man, you wouldn't realize how big bellies and testosterone are tied together in older men.
Well, I know I just want to go down one cup size. You know, that's...
I'm trying to go up a few. Just a few.
All right, well, maybe they can take from me and give to you.
I want to be firm and...
No, I understand.
fresh.
Yeah, absolutely. We had, and still going on today, this unbelievable windstorm that is just, I mean, it's making all you guys who have allergies just really starting to flare up from what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But I saw that in Steamboat Springs, they had a gust of 85 miles an hour.
Right.
You know, and many other places as well, including, here's what I got up to this morning, is take a look outside and see the basketball hoop has blown over in the driveway.
No.
And there's my daughter's brand new Acadia.
No.
There's my truck in the driveway.
Oh,
the thing is toppled. I see it.
Oh, not that. What? Is your truck okay? It's a Toyota.
By the grace of God, I don't know how it completely missed mine and crushed my daughter's. I mean, it didn't.
Hallelujah.
It missed them both. How it did,
Ooh.
the way it fell, the way it was laying. There's just no way it misses both cars, but it truly did.
Well, it rearranged my lawn furniture.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, I now have lawn furniture way out by the shop. Yeah.
Well, it's
Wyoming clocked 105 last night, man. 105.
That's just called Wednesday.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, Wyoming isn't hell, but you can see it from there.
Yes, exactly.
You
You get parts of it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, but I do love Wyoming. And going out there, we spend a lot of time up there. I know we all do.
The last frontier.
Exactly. But this wind, so it blew over a basketball hoop. And I'm thinking, let's check the Ring footage. We have one of those Ring doorbells that films when there's motion, and see if we could see, when it went. But we're looking and nothing on there. But then we look at like 11:18 last night, and we're like, who's that in our front yard? We zoom in and space up. I have no idea this. They're bending over in my front yard, picking up stuff, and then walk over and try all the car doors on the cars that were in front of our house.
Shut up.
Just checking all of them. You see the lights come on in my car. You see her reach.
Are you kidding me?
No, you can see her perfectly reaching and grabbing and trying to get into the car.
Get out of here, man.
No, so, I mean, that just... You feel just violated, just in the sense, just knowing somebody, you were standing in my yard and then you went and tried the doors on my car.
Well, the cool thing about that, and I don't know how far you've went with this, is fingerprints. I mean, there's fingerprints all over that.
No, that's very true. But what I was looking at is somebody in your expertise. Is there any way to rig something?
Well, funny you should ask. Funny you should ask. I am a longtime trapper.
Yes.
And there are a few things we can do to maybe even give them a little,
That's what I'm wondering, because I can bait the car.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. No. There's things we'll talk off.
Talk
air.
off the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Understand.
But please do call me. You can reach me at the number below there.
And I'd like to thank our law firm
Yes.
for their representation
Yes.
and all they do
Yes.
for us on a
Yes.
daily basis.
And the accountant keeps us out of jail. I mean, okay, we've gone too far.
We have.
Yes.
We have. All right.
Back to raccoons.
Okay. I'm one of those who loves to have Reader's Digest was like the greatest bathroom reader in the world.
Right.
I'd end up sitting in there taking longer just because you wanted to finish something that you were reading.
Yeah.
But I was reading a study, and I don't know what magazine it was, but they did a study. Trust me on this, of women who were having intimacy problems with their spouse. All right. And it turned out 73% of the women were just married to ugly men.
Well,
It's true.
there you go. There you go.
If you're having problems, look at who you're with.
Well,
That's what,
or right under the
James.
Reader's Digest.
Thank gosh I'm in the 1%.
Right under the Reader's Digest is the hustler that will help solve all your problems.
I'm sorry I brought it up. Okay, I didn't read that. I made it up. It's
Yeah.
just, it's what we do.
Sorry.
That's it.
Yes, I made all that up too. That was
Hey, a couple of embarrassing moments from the past.
Oh.
I was thinking about this when I was sitting around with my wife, and she was reminding me of some of the stupid things I've done throughout the years. And
as wives often do.
yeah. Well, we've done a lot of throughout the last year. There's a lot of food delivery. There's a lot of those kind of things where it's like they were the essential people,
Right.
That kind of thing. And I know there's times that I got a pizza and I just thought, man, I love you, man. To the dude. But I'm an I love you person.
Right.
And I get used to usually, 90% of the time when I'm on the phone, when I finish, it's,
Right.
hey, love you, man.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
it's just, it's what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I did that while ordering a pizza. Where got done and I ordered it. He said, that's, large pepperoni, sausage, mushroom. Then it'll be, we'll have it there in 30 minutes. I said, thank you. Love you, man. And then I just stopped myself and I'm like, whoa.
Did he say love you back?
No,
Oh, okay,
but
that's
I
awkward.
guarantee
That's awkward.
he pawned off delivering that pie.
You know he did. He's like, no, I'm out.
No, this guy said he loved me.
That's funny, man.
But I get sitting at a table like this, like I'm one if I'm at a restaurant.
Right.
Remember when we used to go to restaurants?
Boy.
Yeah, no
Goes
kidding.
way back, man.
But I'm one who, when I sit at a table like this right here,
Right.
there's like a leg that comes down.
Yeah.
And I will kick on it, as I fidget. Yeah.
Okay.
And I
Yep.
fidget
Yep.
like that. We were at, my dad, my brother, and I think there were a couple others. We were at a restaurant to get some burgers,
Yeah.
And we're sitting around, and I'm doing the kicking thing on the table. I'm rubbing my leg on it,
Right.
Everyone's placing their order, and
Right.
I'm doing this thing, and I placed my order, and the waiter left, and the table leg I was rubbing on left with him. It wasn't the table.
Oh, dude. And thank God he
Seriously.
couldn't feel it.
Oh, he just probably sat there like, be still. If a bear is playing with you, be very, very still. Don't make a sudden move. Guy was letting me rub his leg with my foot during the whole time.
Titanium or? No way.
Oh, I swear to God, that absolutely true. It was so embarrassing. But yeah, he left me his number. And
I bet he did.
we've been together ever since.
Right.
It's been-
There you
oh,
go,
we just love telling people how we met. It's a great story.
Hey, you remember our last outing in a restaurant? We had a business breakfast.
Yes, at Kersey Pizza.
No.
Oh, no, when
Nor-
you were going to fire me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
was gonna
remember
fire
that. Yeah, these guys call me and say, we're going to meet for breakfast. And I'm like, oh, no.
So
No,
you had
this
a
is
full
how people
conversation
get-
with your wife.
Oh, my
I mean,
wife
you
and I
were
lived in the
stressed.
corporate world where if you got called to breakfast, you were about to get fired. Yeah,
Okay.
that was it. You always you.
God, that was
got
funny.
the-
I'll never forget that.
Oh,
man.
I was scared out of my mind the whole time. Getting
Yeah, you showed
breakfast.
up.
You sure we can't just meet at the house?
That was priceless, man.
Always look to make sure I have bacon. Bacon, good. No bacon,
Yeah,
bad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. That's
It's another telltale right there.
yeah.
All right. Well, I wonder if anybody else has had that experience where you get asked out, to meet for a breakfast or whatever, and that's where you get canned. Happened to my wife. That was it
I
in
was
a
never
coffee
lucky
shop.
enough to even get the breakfast. Seriously, like I'd have took a breakfast on my way out. But
Same here, dude. I mean, the IT field is just, hey, buddy, here's an email. Good luck.
yeah, exactly. Breakfast, email.
Well, I'm sorry.
Things
I
have
got,
changed.
some of us got breakfast out of the deal. But,
Yeah.
hey, speaking of breakfast, and this is an odd tie-in, but everything we do is.
Yes, it is.
Breakfast will come into play in this story
Okay,
in a
let's
little
hear it.
bit, at least a breakfast product. I saw a commercial for the Kennedy Center Honors. And the Kennedy Center does this every year where, they pick people and award them for a lifetime body of work.
Right.
A very prestigious honor.
Prestigious.
And yeah, well, I was thrilled to see that one of the recipients is going to be Garth Brooks.
No way.
Yeah. Garth is going to be presented with
Really?
with the award from the Kennedy Center Honors for his lifetime achievement and contributions to the world.
No kidding.
Yes,
Dude,
which
that is sweet.
isn't that great?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they picked a great person
They
for
did,
it.
and I am glad that they chose him because I received the call too, and I asked who it was between. They said you and Garth. I said, listen, I feel for the guy. I love him. I'm good this time. I'll pass. Yeah,
That was so kind of you.
It is.
You
yeah.
did that with the Pulitzer once
And
too.
that's what I'm all about, man. That's the way I roll, man. No breakfast meeting firings for us, man. I mean, I'm a giver. I'm a lover.
I see that. So Garth,
Yes.
congratulations, but I
Yes,
guess you were
good
number
job.
2.
Yes, you were.
But I have actually had the privilege of interviewing him like 4 times.
You're right.
And
I bet that was cool.
oh,
I bet that was cool.
it really was, because the first time he was just starting to take off.
No kidding.
You
right
know,
at the
it was.
beginning.
I mean, it was. He didn't take long once he hit it
Right.
to become mega.
yeah.
And he was just becoming the mega star, and we were doing a live broadcast from a Hardee's restaurant.
No way.
All right, we're sitting in the Hardee's. We got a booth, and we've got the communication back to the studio and all that.
Right.
And they said Garth Brooks is on the phone, and we're like, well, let's put him on. Let's
Right,
put him on
right.
live. So we get Garth. We say, hey, we're on the air. We're broadcasting live from Hardee's this morning. He goes, hey, can you get me some of them little hash rounds? Those potatoes that they got. I love those.
Oh man, that's
And
funny. No way.
And I'll always remember that, because I can't
Right.
see a hash round without thinking of Garth
Garth
Brooks. But I love that, because that just opened the door for this guy's cool.
Yeah, and to his defense, I mean, hash rounds really take you to a whole new level. I mean, when I
It's
was
real.
first introduced to hash rounds, I was, a teenager, and man, what a trip!
Oh yeah,
true.
no. Hash rounds are a potato.
Oh,
That
the
are squished
breakfast.
like a tater tot that you've squished.
Gotcha.
That's sometimes.
Okay, sorry.
I understand the confusion, Scott. Totally. Yeah. All right.
sorry.
Back to my world.
Yes, back to your hash rounds.
James,
Yeah,
is
I
there
thought
anything
meant
you can
hash
do about him?
browns.
That's
No,
nothing at all. Okay.
No, he's kind of traumatized from the McDonald's hash browns.
Yeah. You man.
What happened?
Thank you.
What happened?
Okay,
I'll
so
get back to Garth in a moment.
this
What
goes
happened?
right into your hash browns, but
Okay.
mine were browns.
Okay.
Hash browns.
Yes.
The McDonald's hash browns. I had a buddy one time. We went out to breakfast, and I loved McDonald's hash browns. The crispy, the heat. I mean, they were just so good. And he says, Scott, you don't eat those, do you? And I was like, you don't want yours? He goes, no, I don't want mine. He goes, but are you going to eat them? I was like, Yeah, he goes, can I show you something? With one of my hash browns? He said, yeah. All right, man, but don't tear it up. I like my hash browns, man. So he goes up and he grabs a stack of napkins. And he opens it up and he puts the hash brown in the middle and he puts the other half down. And he leans on it on the table. I have not been able to eat a hash brown since. Dude, there was every bit of a half a cup of oil in that thing. Dude, and it just mortified me. It was just the most... So now, thanks to air fryer and new technology, we can air fry that shit and there ain't a lick of grease in it.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
How could you have been surprised by the results of that napkin test?
It's just one of those things you don't want, but you don't want to know.
Do you think possibly they might have deep fried this and it collected oil inside?
Yeah, no, I get it, but not that much. And the napkins were just... No, it just set the...
don't eat the napkin.
You know it, but the napkins were like fiber. They help move you.
Have you not? I do that with napkins sometimes when I get a pepperoni pizza.
Oh, dab it off the top.
Because there's so much orange grease that's coagulated on there. Yes, it's orange. That I will put napkins on it to soak up some of that beforehand. But I still eat it.
It's one of these situations. He found how the hot dog was made. And now he's just kind of trying. I'm not sure why the oil kind of messed him up, but dude, it's glorious to eat a hash brown in front of him, though.
Yeah, I bet it is. You could have told me about a hash brown, and it wouldn't have done anything. But when you see it, when you watch it,
dude, it's messed him up, dude.
It sounds like it really has traumatized him.
Because I loved McDonald's hash browns.
Well, I know what I'm eating in front of you soon.
You order the large combo and you get 2.
I didn't know that.
You got 2 if you order the...
Double the grease. That's all right, and again, hey, McDonald's, if you're listening, still love you.
Yes.
All right, just doing that, even though I do have a cheeseburger from 2000.
That still looks good.
It still looks the same.
Right.
And as we're talking, Garth Brooks.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I love the potatoes.
The hash browns.
No, he's the artist I wanted to talk about today, because getting to meet Garth Brooks, interviewing him was one thing, but getting to meet him, and I've met him twice.
Right.
The first time was on the Rope in the Wind tour, and that was his 3rd album. And he doesn't do meet and greets. If anybody has ever gone to one for an artist, you get in a big line, there's a bunch of you, and you just walk through like cattle, and you stand up, you get your picture taken, you smile, maybe not, and you walk on. It's seconds is what you get. Garth has always done it different, where he does very few of them and makes them very special.
Okay.
He will take 2 to 4 people at a time,
and
bring them into a room to sit with him and have an actual 5-minute conversation.
Wow, that's cool.
Because we walk in the room, he goes, "How you doing? I'm Garth," and I'm like, "Duh." We were wondering who that was, and then my wife Kyla says, I'm Kyla's his wife, and I'm sure I should have introduced her, but she did.
Yeah,
and he goes, one of my best friends has a wife named Kyla. That's wonderful. So she then just, putty. Melted. Complete meltdown after that.
What is it with our wives? I mean, I got to do the same experience.
Did you not hear my thing earlier about 73% of women just married?
No, I get it, but I've always seen the VIP, the hustle through, the don't stop, don't move. Well, I got me and Jackie passes to get on the bus with no other than Bret Michaels.
Oh, okay.
And Jackie forgot who I was. She didn't recognize me. She didn't even know why I was there with her. And then when Bret asked me to step off the bus for a few minutes, Jackie got like a 45-minute conversation of some sort with him that I still don't know what happened, but she loved it. It was outstanding.
Your daughter kind of looks...
Wait a minute.
You think about it.
No, I don't want to think about it.
Sorry about that.
And 45 minutes, holy cow. That was a long conversation.
Apparently. What was it?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I forget what we were talking about.
She's never told me.
That's right.
She never told me anything.
Oh, the Brent Michaels, I know. Yeah. You've got a cardboard cutout of him.
No, I don't.
What
the hell? Little scrawny ass white boy.
You walk into one of his rooms and there he is. There's a big cutout of Brent Michaels right there.
Well, because I was tired of it being in our room at the foot of our bed.
I can understand. That gets a little creepy.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's watching again.
She's like, shut up. It's okay.
Don't talk. I'll know who you are.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I don't get that either. This is weird, man.
So I meet Garth.
Yes. Sorry.
And then came the second time, and it was after he had it was when he was first making his comeback.
Right.
After he'd been gone forever, and he was playing down in Denver for 13 nights in a row or whatever it was.
Right.
My wife and I got to go down there and spend time with him and Trisha.
Right.
Where they invited us into this room, and we sit down with Garth and Trisha Yearwood. We're in these, just a nice setting like we're sitting right now.
Really?
And just talked.
That is awesome.
Just talked. And I said, Garth, I got a bone to pick with you.
Yeah?
And he goes, really? Okay. I said, the world was a really happy place. Mm-hmm. Everybody was trucking along. Things were good. And then you retired. And the whole world got angry and went to crap. I said, I blame you.
Right,
and that's it. I said, and
now
you're coming back and people are feeling joy again. I said, your shows bring people that feeling,
man.
that people need. And he loved that. But the look on his face when I said, I got a bone to pick with you,
Oh, I bet.
Absolutely.
I bet.
But we left and got Trisha Yearwood oven mitts.
Really?
Which was great, except they really muffled our applause during the show.
Yeah,
that was it. But you can check out more about Garth. Now, I will not be able to put up any Garth Brooks videos on our website.
Right.
The Mike and the Mountain. Garth has strict control of everything that he does. But you can always check out. I'll write a little something about it. Every time we talk about the Artist of the Week, you can find that at themikeandthemountain.com. Be sure to check out our website because very, very soon we're going to start dropping some stuff on you that is, we love doing the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We love it,
we do.
but my all-time fantasy and dream was always to be on Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
And for years, I got to do my own version of it with the Habba Jiba Show, where we would write skits and perform them. You were in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, Scott and I have decided to start using our Saturday Night Live-ish brains just for some absolute fun nonsense that's going to start showing up on the Mike and the Mountain website. Be looking for it on our Facebook page, on the website, all over. Yeah. But it's going to be dropping very, very soon. Very soon. So,
yes,
and by that I mean hopefully within the next week or so you're going to be checking it out.
Right.
All right, but themikeandthemountain.com, remember that. That is where you can always check out our Artist of the Week, and you are going to start to see a lot more fun, make you laugh content, because that's what this is all about.
Absolutely.
Everyone was given a certain set of skills. I do not have the ability to do what you do. I'm not a fast runner. I'm not good with my hands. I don't have a mechanical mind, but the one thing that I was given was a twisted brain for a sense of humor. So that's why we do this, again, where music, laughter, and wildlife come to meet. It's right here. And we're going to be bringing that harder than ever throughout the week. And be looking for it. We got some great stuff planned for you through this whole next year.
Yes,
so be listening. We're going to have opportunities for you to do a little Facebook Live with us. Just tell you right now, Valentine's Day ain't that far off, and the doctors of love are going to help you. So I'm just saying.
We're finally here. We're back. We've come together. We have got what you need.
Yeah,
Call the number below.
That's right.
Set up your appointment.
Hey, but so much coming, and we just thank you for joining us and making this possible for us to screw around every week and have a little fun. Coming at you twice a week now, every Monday and Thursday. New podcasts from the Mike in the Mountain. I'm Brian Gary.
Scott Cisco, baby.
Peace, and thanks for checking us out.
Come on now. My daughter does have bright blue eyes.
She looks a little bit like Brent Michaels.
I'm a little concerned.
She knows every Poison song. She's been singing them. When I hear her, nothing but a good time.
Jackie!